I remember the thumbnail for it was Anderson Silva front kicking Vitor Belfort. Thank you for the $5. After Saturday, are you picking Corey to beat Umar? It's hard to pick because Corey's defensive grappling is uncertain, true. But Umar is more proven than Ikram. Yeah, I'm going to probably still go with Umar over Corey Sandhagen, just because I think Corey's too frail. And I think Umar's way bigger than him and he'll be way stronger as well, to be honest with you. That's my take on that fight, you bastard. Yeah, I'm probably going to go with Umar still. Thoughts on a new matchup for Anthony Smith? Yeah, I don't really care, mate. I don't really give a fuck about him, lad. Yeah, I'm going with Anthony Smith over Roman Dolidze, obviously. Impression of Batman Aspinall stopping Jones from committing a hit-and-run domestic battery? Stop. You're causing harm. Can a black man drink? Shut up, race baiter. A black man can't even drink? Shut the hell up, race baiter. Anthony's going to win and call out Alex? No. They're going to have an interaction on Embedded or some shit, or the press conference. Thank you for the $20. LNA Auto Works. No impression, just keep being a G. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Also, hot take, Izzy comes back and clears the division again. Not a fan of his either. Fuck him, dude. You sound like you're someone who's verified or has a channel. Just the way you spoke in the chat makes me think you have a YouTube channel. You do. You do your thing. Okay. You got your thing going on. You just sounded like a YouTuber the way you spoke then. But yeah, thank you for the $20, dude. I hate him. I mean, logical people hate Izzy. Yeah, I mean, logical. It's a logical move. Sexual dog fetish. You're off the good books, in my opinion. I don't know. If I was Santa Claus, he'd be out of the good books for having sexual desires for dogs. You know what I'm saying? But maybe that's just me. Impression of Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gahn running into each other at a gay bar. Hey, you come round here often or what? Ha ha! I own the place. Ha ha! I am French, you know. We are all gay. I don't know. All right. Well, it turns out I've entered the wrong bar. Couldn't have been. You ain't seen John Jones in here, have you? I was just looking for a face-off. Ha ha! I saw him in the toilet. Sorry. He took me out. I enjoy it. J'adore. Thank you for the $2 Australian cage side chats. Would you interview Robert Whittaker? Whittaker is a good person and a family man. I do not want him to accidentally associate with my channel just for the views, not realizing what a despicable human I am. I have to be very upfront and honest about who I am to a fighter before I can just let them collaborate with me because they didn't do their due diligence. Whittaker's pure and he's unhated. Collaborating with me would gain him hatred. I want a world without Whittaker hatred. Okay? Even if it's at my own cost. Who's with me? Thoughts on Rigo's take on Aspinall being overrated? Dude, his whole stance on like UK fighters is just subconsciously because he doesn't like me anymore. Because, yeah, I'm not going to get into it. You guys know. I told members what it was, but I'm not going to out it in the public. But, you know, I had to distance from him and another clip channel because there was something going on. And I took the chance that if there's any chance of what was going on, I don't want any part of it. Hated me ever since. And his stances are from that. People send me shit on Instagram all the time. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Thank you for the $5. Guru, every time I steal from my job, you get a cut. Okay. I love you, Guru. You're my sunshine. Thank you for the $5, baby ant. Keep robbing from your job to provide for me, dude. Thank you very much, dude. Do not do that, though. I don't advise it legally. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate the $5. Did you see Dana call Turcoli a savage just to hype up Shadow-Putin's win? Yeah, just so fucking lame, dude. He was a savage. It's so lame how see-through Dana is. You know what? Yeah, just fuck Dana. I used to really rate Dana, but now I just see him for what he is, dude. Some little bitch for these fighters, dude. Anyone who's got some star power, he just bends the fuck over for him, dude. Sick of it, man. Yeah, Dana just used to be based, but now he just yaps, dude. Oh, dude, I'll never be enforced by the woke mob. Oh, another Jandaroba main event? Really? I don't back down to the based mob. But here's Barber versus Namajunas. This is epic. This one's going to be a barn burner. No, it's not, Dana. No, it's not. You're not like anti-woke. You're just a walkover for Disney. You have no backbone anymore. Hunter Campbell does all the OG shit anyway. We all watched the documentary. You've got fucking nothing going on. Hunter Campbell's probably the guy putting together all the fucking big fights while you do nothing. That's why all the fighters shout out Hunter Campbell. Dana's just a fucking face. I hate Dana recently, dude. Yeah, I mean, he literally, the whole John Jones thing is a humiliation fetish. It's literally what it is. I don't understand anything else. Thoughts on how far Shara could go? Quite concerned seeing him struggle against Toucans. I honestly, I'm going to say this right now, chat. Good leg kicks on the back foot. Shara puts it in Magomedov, yes or no, chat, is mid. At least Bo Nickel was smoking his cans. At least. Bo Nickel finishes Dracoli in 3 minutes. I swear to God he does. Finishes him in 3 minutes maximum. And people trash Bo Nickel. And you know what's funny as well, chat? You know what's funny as well? I'm saying this. This is funny to me. Bo Nickel called out Shara, and everyone that was saying people like Shara would beat the shit out of him not that long ago, all of a sudden, everyone's turning on Bo Nickel for calling out Shara put it in Magomedov. Wow, dude, really doesn't want to fight any wrestlers, huh? It's like, dude, it's crazy, dude, the difference in the treatment between them. Picked Jiri Tuvid soon. Euro Chad versus Brazilian Bum. Yes, I'm going with Euro. Jiri. Euro. No, I'm going with Jiri, dude. I think he's got this one. People don't take into consideration enough, chat, that Jiri went into that first fight after a year and 5 months off with a terrible shoulder injury, inactive as fuck, and still performed good against Pereira, who was active, who was coming off a win recently, who got right back into another training camp. I think this is going to be momentum-based Jiri, and he's going to fucking fuck up Alex Pereira, dude. Why do all the Russian fighters get Dana White privilege, and what Russian fighter do you think has gotten the most out of them all? I don't know, dude. It's hard to like compare because they've all got a large dose of it. Why do they get the privilege? Because they're looking for that market in MMA, man. They're about to do this big Saudi deal, I think, with this Ali Abdullah Sheikh, whatever his name is. And I reckon they want at least 2 champions before they sign that deal. That's what I think. Can't pick Jiri. He literally can't win without sustaining a certain amount of damage for even in his most dominant victories. Pereira's too strong. He'll most likely come out faster with usual. Early calf kicks and strikes. Jiri winning, obviously possible, unlikely. I get what you mean. I just think Jiri can get this one done. I think he's going to be a much better version of himself than the one that showed up for the first Pereira fight. And I honestly think that Pereira coming off of an easy win where he took no damage is very detrimental for him here. I like that Jiri came out of a scrap and is now looking to get back in there. I don't like that Pereira was in Australia about 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? 3 weeks ago in Australia doing meet and greets and shit like that. Jiri's been training. He's been back in the gym. I really trust him here. I trust Jiri. I trust in Jiri's autism. Thank you for the $100, though, Giuliano Argente. Let's see it. I've got Jiri. I've got a real feeling about it. Where in America would you live? Dallas, Texas, so I can get a Mavs season ticket. That's all it is. Thank you for the membership, Chris Brown. Thank you for the membership. It's over, bitch. Thoughts on this matchup, Natan Levy versus Deshawa? Okay, calm down. Calm the fuck down. Impression of Connor reacting to D giving birth, but the baby comes out looking like Habib. D, you've got some fucking explaining to do, you know, Louis. Oh my God, did you see that D is fertile again looking for another child from McGregor on his Instagram? Did you guys see that, chat? I'm telling you, dude. Did you guys see that? D Devlin fertility maxing in Conor McGregor's Instagram comments. Crazy, dude. That woman is just fucking perfect. Did you see what she was saying, dude? He's on Instagram yet. You know what? Yeah, she's a slut. I'm going to say it now. She is a fertile pig slut. Because what was his Instagram story again? Let me check. Get in there and breed her. I'll try. Right. He said McGregor made a post of him basically getting his dick out whilst D. Devlin is laid there awaiting his penis on Instagram. He made a post about it, yeah. And then he said, fuck it. I'm getting myself that Bugatti. Now it's my birthday in a few weeks. And then D. Devlin commented back, what daddy wants, daddy gets. This submissive cumpig is a once-in-a-generation talent of female. This submissive, fertile, wide-hipped cumpig is... This is insane what she gets up to on Instagram, dude. What daddy wants, daddy gets. Nearly 30,000 likes, by the way. Insane. You were right about Chandler. He loves humiliation. Have you seen him talking about him emailing his wife for 2 years and she would ghost him? No. What? Chandler's courting of D. What is this? Chandler's courting of D, of Bree, sorry, was far from conventional. As he once revealed, he spent almost 2 years emailing her before she agreed to meet for a date. She don't even like you, little bro. Like, this is what it comes down to, is it not? Exactly 7 years, I finally convinced a girl I had a crush on to go on a coffee date with me. He wrote, we had emailed back and forth for almost 2 years, and she wouldn't ever agree to meet me. After all, she didn't need me. She was in love with medicine, and she was in residency and working 80-hour weeks in an emergency room. Finally, she said yes, and met me 1 hour before she knew I had wrestling practice, because she knew I'd have an out because I'd have to go. Finally, she said yes and met me 1 hour before she knew I had to be at wrestling practice because she knew she'd have an out because I'd have to go. This woman don't like you, bro. And never has? What am I reading all of a sudden? At a small table in the back of Claudis Coffee in downtown Columbia, Missouri, I fell in love with the girl I had always dreamed of, except little did I know she'd exceed every single expectation I had of what a woman was. No wonder she don't want his kids. Like, genuinely no wonder. You had to convince this woman for 2 years via email to date you. She didn't even want to go on the date, and she gave herself an out to leave early. And now she's just adopting and wants nothing to do with your kids and is just adopting black children. This isn't fake. It's on the Daily Star, which is a big news company. By email. I mean, that's kind of fucking crazy, dude. Oh, damn. Anyway. I don't know. That's weird, dude. I feel bad for Chandler. I feel real bad for Chandler, dude. She don't love him. That's sad. He might have a micro penis, though. You never know. And he's just adjusting to deal with that however he can. You never know, dude. You can't judge. Jesus Chandler is such a creep. I wonder how those 2 years of emails went. Like, she basically turned him down for a date for 2 years. So what were the emails about? Like, hey, just checking up again. How you doing? Yeah, I'm fine. All right. Any chance of that date? No, I'm good. All right then. Well, Like, that's literally the emails, right? I don't understand how that was. I don't understand. Where is that story of Chandler? I typed in Michael Chandler, email wife, 2 years, and it came up. Michael Chandler was rejected by his wife for 2 years via email, and he was sending her messages on email throughout 2 years until she eventually said yes to go on a first date with him, reluctantly. So he literally creep maxed her and basically pressured her. He said it in the Pivot podcast. He did. I saw the clip of it as well. And pressured her to date him. That's called determination. Is it? When you get with her finally and she don't want none of your kids, and you're a UFC world like level fighter getting millions, but she needs to focus on her career. She can't have kids. It's a little strange. That's a little strange. He's like a well paid MMA fighter, and she's like, no, I have to be a nurse. I need to focus on this. He fell for that shit. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Always knew you were a mixed brother. Well, yeah, I'm not 100% English, am I? I'm like 35 Welsh, 35 English, 15 Norwegian, 10 Irish, and then 5% mixed German French shit. Thank you for the $5. Arman versus Islam is set for October via Dana post-fight press conference. 15:08 timestamp. Okay, that's cool. I believe you. That's definitely what's going to happen next. Do you think Jiri's going to... And they also said they wanted to get Chimaev on that card as well. I'm telling you right now, if Chimaev gets another top contender, we've never seen privilege like this. Who's with me on that, chat? If Chimaev gets another top contender, we've never seen privilege like this in the UFC before. Never. Never have we seen it. I want him versus Costa, dude. Fight Costa. Like, fight a top 10 guy. You don't get a title elimination bout now. You've missed out. Dude's literally pulled out of 4 title elimination bouts. And ruined one of them as well about Nate Diaz. What do you think about the world? I've already read it. First, Chandler gets cucked by his wife, and then he gets it from Connor. Big L. I know. Missed my dono about have you seen Gadzi Ramad Kigirov? I'm not sure. I've read it, and I don't know. You got a dog, Guru? My parents have a dog. I don't have a dog, but yeah. Thank you for the $2. Ever think about it? I wouldn't have a dog. The only time you should have a dog is if you have a full family built beforehand. You shouldn't have a pet as a single human being. It's cruel on the pet. Unless you've literally got no life and your life is going to be with that pet because you've made peace with the fact of having no life forever. But single people shouldn't own pets. It's cruel. Especially when you're like got a career and you're focused on a career and shit. Not at all. Not dogs. Cats, maybe. Not dogs. Not dogs. Single people that are career focused at a young age, if you own a dog, you're literally participating in animal cruelty. Dogs are owed unequivocal, how do I even say it? Dogs are owed a level of commitment. You know what I mean? You don't get a dog and then you're fucking working all throughout the day with no one looking after it, and then you just let it out of its cage when you get back from work. 8 hours at work, 1 hour each way, 10 hours you're out of the house. The dog's sitting there in its cage, waiting. I'm home. It gets all excited in its cage. Out you get. Walk around. Let me take you out and go run around the garden. Do a poo. Do a poo if you need a poo. That's no life, dude. You know what I mean? Have a family first, then get a dog. It literally just lives vicariously through you. You have to understand that when you have a dog. If you're a good dog owner anyway. It just lives based on you. You know what I mean? You can't have that shit. You can't be doing that as a single person. Bring back the Guru Shuffle. It was my dead kid's last wish. Okay. The fuck? There's no Guru Shuffle. So he's going to have to rot in hell. He got a Nobel Peace Prize for his extraordinary efforts to strengthen international diplomacy and cooperation between peoples. Literally set a record for civilian bombings in the Middle East. I'm just going to speed through these. I want to go. Barry Hall KO, best Aussie rules moment. I know, dude. I know. That was a fucking nasty one. Nasty, nasty one. I've seen it. Thank you for the membership. Tim Kearns. Thank you for the membership, dude. I'm going to go. Members, go to the community tab. Non-members, check out the video on my channel right now. The video is UFC 303 predictions. Pereira versus Prochazka 2. Chat, a record number of underdog picks this year. We're going all out on this card, chat. We don't just favorite simulator every pay-per-view. Record underdog numbers this card. Literally 5 or 6 I picked. So we're going for it, this card, dude. I'm going all or nothing. Thank you for the $5. These are the words that you will read and realize your time was wasted. You're still reading this and can't leave, lol. But wait, there's more, JK. That's it. Thank you for your money. Thank you. Goodbye. Members, go to the community tab. Non-members, check out the video I just posted on my channel right now. See you later.